being able to keep tension. So here's what I want you like straight leg. Yeah, right there. So in this position, right here, you feel your low back getting real tight. Great. So all I want you to do is just squeeze your butt into the pad. Right? And then take your hands off. Take your hands off. Great. So in this position right here, we have created a point where Josh is working into hip extension. So now his glutes are squeezed, his hamstrings are squeezed, and now he's got to resist the force of gravity, and he's got to train in this position where we can feel his low back is just locked in. So when we look at that isometric force, it's just resisting gravity. So all his spinal erectors are doing right here is just working in a way that's going to resist movement, right? That's not, like I said, movement's kind of the thing that when we look at the back, to be able to carry load, be able to transmit force, it needs to hold still. Now, the great thing is, I'm going to do this without giving Josh a weight. If we were to make this harder, well, actually, I'm going to give you a weight. Let's do that. We'll give you 5 pounds, okay? And he's just going to hold it down in front of him, right? This is a great and nice position. Now, here's the one thing I want you to do, and I just want you to relax your shoulders up here. You feel it get harder? Now I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades back and tighten your lats as much as possible. Do you get easier? No? A little bit? A little bit. Great. Can you relax? Just relax. You can go all the way down. Just, yeah, right there. All right, you can squeeze back. So when we looked at that, right, anybody see like this muscle get a little wider and make your back wide? It attaches there. It's going to help add some stability there and increase the isometric contraction. Now, this is one of the common mistakes people make. You ever done a back extension? Great, so do a back extension for me. Just like you normally would. Okay? And that's it, you just hold it there. Okay, so here's what I want you to go all the way down. Down, bend the hips, right? So a lot of times people will do a back extension, they'll do this, right? Everybody see the curving happening at his spine here. So then when they come up, go ahead and just come up, right? Oh yeah, there we go. So he actually did it where he squeezed his glutes first because we talked about it, right? What we want to see in this movement is being able to keep that spine. So I want you to go down, keep the spine. Oh, no. I want you to keep the spine flat. Bend the hips. All the hips. Okay, one more down there. Right, come back up. Go back up. Here's what I'm going to step off with. It might just be a little too short. Right, so this is where knowing your equipment comes in a little bit. Now get back up. All right. So when we try to then train isometrically, we're trying to keep the spine. Okay. Good. Locked in. So now bend the hips. Almost like you're going to push your butt to the ceiling. Push your butt to the ceiling. Oh yeah, everybody see him bending in the hips more now? All right. Now go ahead, squeeze, right? Squeeze your butt. See, all of a sudden we get less range of motion. So where he's trying to stabilize his pelvis as it goes through hip extension. That's going to create that isometric contraction. All right, you good there? Okay, come on back. We'll relax. When we look at trying to train that, this is a great option. It's not easy though, is it? Right? Because you've got to then put your hamstrings. Now, if we really want to, I'll let you step off because this one gets a little tricky. All right. If we then want to make this harder, right? So that's the basic part right there. If we want to make it harder, or then easier, right? So we talked about glute, hamstring, opposite side of lower back. Well, when I lock both feet in, then all of a sudden I only get, I get both sides working. Well, let's just say I want to just go to one side, all right? Then you can take your feet and then you can put the other one on top, okay? Same thing, glute gets squeezed and you're just holding in this position. Now, I got real short legs. Damn. Now locked in. When we look at creating motion through that, we tried a little bit with Josh. If we were to actually go through and try to create as much stability here, we want to bend at the hip so the back stays nice and flat. When we squeeze and we come back up, we can still do that on one leg. So we take one foot out. Now notice I use this foot right here to kind of pinch the pad just so I don't fall over. Same thing, comes back up. So we end up changing how hard that is, okay? Your face is just like, don't worry, right? I told you, everything we can do We can make it normal, right? So we have just that standard hold. We add a little motion in so it makes it a little harder. We make it harder by bringing it onto one foot. Make it even harder by bringing one foot with some motion. Now, if we come over here, come on over, guys. That's it. Wrong handle. Great. So, I want you to line up. I want you to line up where your hips are just on the end of the bench, head out that way. Yeah, almost like you're, over. Or just lay down, stomach on the bench, and I just want you to scoot your hips as close to the end of that bench as possible. This is where you need a partner a little bit. So scoot, oh no, scoot the other way, other way, other way, right? And so now, as a partner, I can hold his feet, all right? And then he can just take his hands up as much as he needs to, right? So if he needs to, he can then use his hands for a little bit of resistance. That way he doesn't have all that load, all right? So that's how we make that easier. Okay, relax.